Okay, we're moving on to round 3. Now, this is a buzzer round. Questions are going to be posed to both schools. You buzz in at any time while the question is being read for a maximum of 10 points for a correct answer. 5 points will be deducted for a wrong answer. I will continue to read the question if I haven't finished and pass it over to the other team for a bonus of 10 points also. Again, an incorrect answer attracts -5. So correct answers, 10 points. Wrong answers, -5. And remember, you buzz only when you have the answer straight away. Otherwise, I'll move over. Are we clear? Right. So we have 10 questions in this round. First question. The field mouse is a type of mammal. When comparing the amount of food consumed per unit mass of the animal's body, the field mouse consumes more food than reptiles, such as tortoises. Which of the following gives the best explanation for the above description? A, reptiles digest their food sources faster than mammals. B, reptiles consume their food sources faster than mammals. C, mammals are not as active as reptiles. And D, mammals need to generate more heat. That's PRESEC.
D.
D is the correct answer, Alfred. D is the correct answer. Okay, that's the way I want everyone to do it. Press, speak. Okay, question 2. The following actions are ways how pressure can be controlled in order to help people improve their way of life. I, inflating a bicycle tire. I, snowmobiles use tracks instead of wheels to move over thick snow. I, tying a cushion around both of the handles of a bag and carrying the bag by the cushion. IV, choosing a larger size of heels on stilettos to reduce muscle strain on the calf of the legs. Which of the actions described above modifies pressure differently from the rest of the actions? Is it A, I, B, I, C, I, or D, IV? Right, that is St. Augustine's College. Okay, too much thinking. I'm moving on. I've told you, you buzz, you speak. Do you have an answer? No. You were correct, but you took too long. I've said that. Buzz, speak. All right? You're taking too much time. Question 3. The female jewel wasp, called the Ampulex compressor, finds a cockroach and stings it to control the cockroach's movements. Then the wasp leads the cockroach to a prepared nest where it lays eggs. It lays an egg on the cockroach's abdomen. Once hatched, the larvae feeds on the cockroach and forms a cocoon inside the cockroach's body. An adult wasp eventually emerges from the cocoon and leaves its dead host to begin its life cycle again. From the above description, what type of interrelationship does the jewel wasp and the cockroach have? Is it A, commercialism, B, mutualism, C, parasitism, or Alfred?
C.
Incorrect. Or D, predator-prey relationships. I'm listening.
D. D.
D is incorrect. It was actually A, commercialism. Okay? Question 4. Someone is leaning on it. Okay. Question 4. A liquid substance which has a specific heat capacity C was placed into a closed and ideal system. The temperature of the liquid at the start of the experiment was T1 degrees Celsius. A fixed amount of heat, energy Q, J, was applied to the liquid substance. The final temperature was recorded to be T degrees Celsius. Assume that all the heat energy was used to raise the temperature of the liquid to T2 from T1, and the mass of the liquid present in the system was m kilograms. What was the specific heat capacity of the liquid? Right, that's you, PRESEC.
Q divided by m multiplying T minus T1.
You're correct. You are correct. You are correct for 10 points. Right, question 5. Potassium dichromate was once a common oxidizing agent used in school laboratories during chemistry experiments until it was deemed to be carcinogenic, and its usage was immediately halted. The following equations are the standard electrode potentials, E, to the power 0 at 25 degrees Celsius. Dichromate ion is Cr07 2 minus plus 14H plus 6E minus, which is balanced as an equilibrium with 2 CH3 plus Cr3 plus 7H2O E minus is equal to plus 1.33 volts. The manganate ion is MnO4 minus plus 4H plus 3E minus at equilibrium with magnesium oxide, MnO2 plus 2H2O E to the power 0, which has a voltage of plus 1.67 volts. Which of the following statements can be inferred from the information above? A, potassium dichromate, or VI, can oxidize potassium manganate, VII. B, a positive ion value means that the reaction tends to proceed to the right. C, the oxidation number for the chromium in potassium dichromate is -6. Right, that was PRESEC and Alfred.
D.
D is incorrect. I'm going to read out D. Potassium dichromate will not work in a neutral aqueous environment. A, B, C, or D? St. Augustine's. Okay, you were out of time, guys. Sorry. I was looking for B. Okay? Question 6. Which of the following reactions is possible using the titration method? Is it A, K2CO3 plus HNO3? Right, that's PRESEC.
A.
You're correct. Question 7. Overexposure to ultraviolet radiation in the past century has become a concern to human health. As such, one of the recommendations is to wear hats and sunglasses on sunny days to protect the eyes. Right, St. Augustine's.
C.
What's C saying?
The clouds reduce the impact of the ultraviolet radiation on humans.
You're correct. You're correct. Right, question 8. Jackson replaced the names of several metals and listed them in order of reactivity series. The list is as follows. I'm spelling them out, okay? AYRU, comma. EYRU, comma. Carbon, comma. LYRU, comma. OYRU, comma. Hydrogen, comma. UYRU. That's the sequence. Carbon and hydrogen are obviously not metals, right? Decreasing order of chemical reactivity. Which of the following statements is true about the list? A, the metal which reacts the most slowly with nitric acid, forming hydrogen, is OYRU. B, AYRU metal can be used as sacrificial element when coated onto the EYRU metal. C, that's St. Augustine's College.
B.
B is incorrect. I'll continue reading. All right? C, heating carbon and LYRU oxide strongly will yield IYRU metal. Or D, the metal that is least resistant to corrosion is UYRU. A, B, C, or D? You're not taking it. Is D. D was what we were looking for. It was the last in the sequence. All right? So, question 9. A student wrote the following description about adrenaline and how it affects the human body. In times of fear or stress, adrenaline is produced by the adrenal glands. Adrenaline targets the vital organs and increases the heart rate. Adrenaline boosts the delivery of oxygen to the brain and muscle. Glucose is converted to glycogen in the liver cells when there is energy in demand. Energy is released by the respiration in the muscles. Which of these sentences are correct and which are incorrect? So I just want the correct ones, not the incorrect ones. Are we listening? So A, glucose is converted into glycogen in the liver cells when there is an energy demand. B, adrenaline targets the vital organs and increases their heart rate. C, energy is released by respiration in the muscles. And D, adrenaline boosts the delivery of oxygen to the brain and muscles. So which of those statements are correct, please? Alfred.
So B, C, and D are correct.
Yeah. Well done. Final question in this round. When it comes to the manufacturing of margarine, generally, the more solid the margarine, the more trans fat it contains. Trans fats, like saturated fats, lowers high-density lipoproteins, or HDLs, or good cholesterol. Which of the following statements is true about margarine? A, consuming more trans fats will decrease the risk of heart disease. B, some margarines involve the process of hydrogenation of vegetable oils. PRESEC.
A.
Incorrect. I'll continue reading. Higher.
B.
B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. That brings us to the end of the STEM round. Hard-fought round. A very hard-fought round. Let's see what the scores are looking like. So at the end of the STEM round, PRESEC have 25 points. St. Augustine's College have 5 points. It's not easy being up here.